an interview with Arise News, the Labour Party vice presidential candidate, Datti Baba Ahmed, reacted to the various statements made by the APC members against them, pointing out that he would not tolerate any of it again. He made the statement after being asked about his opinion concerning the arrogant speech made against them. That is stated that he has all the information against the people using these hateful speeches, adding that he would not hesitate to release them if needs be. He further stated that it is quite unfortunate that a candidate would say things like, to mention his name is a disgrace to me, or go and sell ice cream. According to him, there's very little wonder that a candidate of their party would come out with such arrogance as to say that calling somebody's name was a disgrace and telling a certain vice president to go and sell ice cream. It really has to stop. One more such insult from Mr. Shettima will be met with four more. He needs to know that they don't have a monopoly. We will say more effectively and more painfully, but in a very dignified and honorable manner. We have information against them. We are just controlling ourselves. Okay, Roberton, the battle line is drawn. As Obi that he threatens Shettima. Okay, Shettima is a terrorist. He is not even a covert one. He has been open about his. Yes, he's still a free man. Shettima and his oga are not the type that Nigeria needs as leaders at all. Two of them, they don't just get manners. The worst thing that will ever happen to Nigeria is to allow APC continue. Shettima is a terrorist and have evil plans against Nigerians. His linked evil conversation with Mr. Kunle is a testimony to that, where he carelessly disparaged the personality of Oba of Lagos, ascribing him as a man of violence. Is totally wrong, mischievous and disrespectful. The Yorubas should call him for questioning and request an open apology for insulting the sensibilities of the Oba of Lagos. Well, I am not a fan of Shettima because he is equally a violent person who is playing with people's lives by being in league with Boko Haram. According to Ali Modu Sheriff, okay, having said that Oba of Lagos is no doubt a very violent man who should not in the first place hold such position. We all still remember when he said a certain tribe of people will be thrown into the lagoon during 2015 elections because he was rooting for a particular party, which is very unbecoming of a traditional ruler who is supposed to be a father to all. He should take a cue from the reverse Oba of Benin. Reverve Oba of Benin. He doesn't take side, even if he has a preferred candidate. You notice how Oba of Lagos Palace was attacked during the answers and things that were discovered. He is greedy and a thief. Anyway, one should expect that from a former disgraced police officer who was sacked for corruption. Now they go put Asoba. Really? Things they happen for this country. Oh. Well, I have no choice than to thank you for this wonderful statement. Tinubu and Shettima do not even deserve respect. They talk like a sagging tout in the park. How can a grandpa like Tinubu be insulting himself? That is why this set of people should be silenced politically. For the youth to have a breath of fresh air. Don't mind them. My VP in waiting. It is unfortunate people are still listening to this set of vampires, but pray God to take control. Yes, some foolish people are still supporting this set of shameless people. You know, they believe in them because that is the kind of people they are. Shettima is a disgrace to Nigerians. Doesn't even need a Boko Haram sponsor as a vice president. That Shettima specialized on is human. Okay, oh, this time around, it will not be business as usual. You spoke well, Vice President. Tinubu and Shettima are C and Cs of Agberus. We cannot even descend to their very low level. They are already at months. It is a pity we all know that that man called Ebola has nothing to talk about. Instead of saying what he will do, he will call names after name. He's a living ghost. Is it APC that brought out mushrooms for candidates that insulted Nigerians? The worst mistake Nigerians will make is to vote Shettima into power or APC. They have nothing to offer than looking for trouble. Sometimes I feel very ashamed seeing people attending APC rallies. Anyway, they have humbled Nigerians with hunger. Exactly. Confirm. With poverty. With all manner of things. And that's why people cannot say anything. They've humbled them. The people are just there. People cannot even reason. Somebody go ask, say, hunger na your mate. Poverty na your mate. Not be your mate though. That is exactly what these people have really done. It's not an easy thing, no. Honestly, it's not an easy thing. The whole thing is just getting worse. And you see people coming at, is it because they think that they want to go and share money there, or they are sharing money for them? They are sharing money there. Wow. Now wow, wonder shall never end. If there is anyone that parades fake intellectualism, that person is Shettima. I used to think he is sound and intelligent, but the political space exposed his porosity. When I listened to his conversation with Senator Ibikunle Amosu, I saw a vague man with tribal, religious, and sectional interests, incapable at sitting at the apex of government. Yet in his party are people like FFK and Keyamo selling this bigot to a nation of intelligentsia like Nigeria. I commend the Obidati tickets for their decorum so far. Tinubu is no better, and having these two mannerless guys will spell doom for our country. They are so mannerless, so they don't have training. And they are the ones that will come and say, oh, Obi people are insulting, Obi people are doing this, and then they do all manner of things. They come. So what do you expect them? Their own supporters have taken back seat now. They are the ones who are supposed to be cautioning people. They are the ones. They are just like Agberu thugs on the streets. My Shettima is uncultured, or Mr. Shettima is uncultured and highly irresponsible. He deserves to be lectured how to behave in the public. And they say they go tell you, say na manager be na wetin he be for Zenith Bank. He retired as a whatever in Zenith Bank. You can understand that it's quota system that puts them there. You can imagine one day somebody will tell us that Buhari was the president of Nigeria, a whole president, and you go just look at that. I always ask people, if you have company, would you employ such a person? Would you? No. The answer is no. So guys, the man doctor say if Shettima do anyhow, he go see anyhow. If you try him again, he go give him 4.